Hi Ladybirds. Well, this is really exciting because this is your first math session that I'm recording for you to have a go at doing today. I'm very excited, and I've even got a few little friends to come and see you today, including a big ladybird who's very excited to join in with us today. So that will be exciting. So ladybirds, like we normally do in maths, I'm going to start with something that you have done before, and we're going to just have a quick little practice and play a little game. Now, for your game, it would be really useful if you have your own little number track. Now, you can either have a go at printing one off, or you could make one yourself using some paper and just seeing if you could write these numbers up onto your number track. So, see if you could have a go at pausing the video now and getting that ready. Well done, Ladybirds, for being back. Now, I asked you to get yourself a little number track ready. Your first little challenge is going to be to see if you can have a go at working out what my mystery number's going to be. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about one of my mystery pieces of Numicon. Now, what I would like you to do is see if you can work out using a number track which number it is. So for my first one, I'm going to tell you that this number is one more than the number 2. See if you can find out where is it on that number track. If it's one more than the number 2, where would it be? Now, throughout this video, you might want to do a little pause if you need a little bit more time. But if not, I'm going to carry on. So it would be number 3. So well done if you got number 3. So one more than 2, number 3. Right, next one. See if you can have a go at finding one more than the number 5. One more than the number 5. Pause if you need to. And here you go. One more than 5 is number 6. So well done if you found number 6. And we can see that this is a number 6 by counting the spots as well if you want to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and next one. See if you can have a go at finding one more than the number 8. One more than the number 8 this time in your number track. See if you can work out where it is. I'm going to show you as well on my number track. So if you have, where's 8? If you have number 8, and one more is like doing a jump on this side, and you might see what number it is. So we've got number 9. Super. Now another thing, Ladybirds, is to see whether you could think about any other ways. Maybe you could just pause the video now and think, are there any other ways other than using a number track that you could work out how to work out one more, or maybe even one less? So you can maybe pause and just talk about that. How could you maybe work that out? Well done, Ladybirds. Now, I wonder whether you talked a little bit about maybe using these. Your fingers can be really, really helpful. Sometimes we can use lots of different things too. You might use pasta. You might use gems. You might use cars. You might use pens. You could use lots of different things to count with and do some counting. Now, we've got one last little bit before we move on to our new learning today. This time I'm going to get you to see if you can do a little bit of one less. Why don't you see if you could work out what does one less mean? Does it mean that the number is getting larger? Or does it mean that the number is getting smaller? See if you can have a little think about that at home. What does one less mean? Okay, Ladybird, so one less means that your number is getting smaller. Okay, so this time I'm going to say, can you work out what would be one less than the number 7? What would be one less than the number 7? What would it be? See if you can look at your number track. And there we go, Ladybirds, well done. It would be the number 6. Well done for working out what one less would be. Okay, we're going to move on to our new learning today. Okay, now for our new learning today, we are going to do something called estimating. Can you say that word at home? Estimating. Now, what that means is we are going to have a go at trying to work out what we think the number might be, but without counting straight away. So instead of counting really quickly and working out what it is, this time we're going to use our special thinking brain to see if we can think about, well, maybe it could be this number. Okay, so we're going to have a little go, and to help us, we've got a little friend who's going to help us today. Okay, now I've picked some things that I thought you might like and some things that I thought you'd enjoy looking at. Now, I know some people have really liked being outside. So one of the things that I've picked for you today to explore are some very, very special grassy stones that I've collected. Now, for my grassy stones today, I'm going to just turn them around so that you can see my glass jar. You can have a good look. And what I would like you to do is to see if you can have a little guess about how many might be inside. Now, have a little think about what a good guess might be. See if you can make your first guess now. Okay, ladybirds, well done for making your guess. Now, I wonder if you made a guess that was maybe 1 or 2, do you think that would be a good guess? What do you think? I'm not sure 1 or 2 would be the best guess, because I think I can see in here that there's more than 1 or 2. Now, what about if I said 153? Would that be a good guess? Not sure that would be the best guess either, because I think we've definitely not got as many as 153 stones in here. So what we can do is we can try to think of how you'd make a good guess. So you try to get a number that's fairly close. Okay, we know. So it could be looking at these that you think, oh, maybe I'm gonna guess maybe there's about 6 in there, and that might be what my good guess is. So I might go for the number 6. Now it's time to see if we can find out now whether we're right. And to help us, our little ladybird is going to help to count how many it is that we've got. Okay? Okay, ladybirds. So I'm going to get ready to tip these out for our ladybird to get ready to count out now. Now, to do our counting, you're great at counting at home. What would be good counting for our ladybird? Would it be to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Would that be good counting? No, I'm not sure that would be good counting, would it? Oh, I know. How about if we would count in a line? Would that be good counting? Yeah, I think that might be good. Let's see if we can count out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, so we've got 8 on that one. Now, ladybirds, I wonder how many did you count when you did your estimating? How many did you estimate when you did your estimating? Was your guess anywhere near 8 on the number track? I'm going to have a look where my guess was. So that was number 8, and my guess was 6. So, oh look, I was only 1, 2 numbers away. So I think I did quite a good guess. I was pleased with my number 6. Now, if I'd have guessed 20, all the way up here, would 20 have been quite close to 8? No, not really. That wouldn't have been too close, would it? I'm not sure that would have been my very best guess. Okay, ladybirds, this time we've now got another one for our little ladybird to have a little look at. Our ladybird's going to look inside and oh, now this time we have got some really cool mini beasts this time. We've got some bugs in there. I wonder if you can have a little look. And I know that some of you at home, I'm sure, are probably wanting to count them quickly, because that's what lots of our early years children always want to do. You want to immediately tell me exactly how many. But this jar is not the easiest to count, is it? Because they're all merging into each other. So maybe just have a little look and just try again to see if you can make a guess. How many do you think there might be inside? Okay, ladybirds, our super ladybird is going to get ready to count out how many bugs there are. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, there's a lot here. Let's see if our ladybird can make a little bit of sense of this. So we've got 1, 2, 3. You could always name what bugs you can see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look, so we had 9 on this one. I want to see if we can find 9 on our number track. Now, was that close to your guess? What do you think? Did you get quite close on that one? It doesn't matter if you did or didn't, because what is really exciting about estimating is that you don't have to find the right answer. You just have to have a guess where you can get up to. Now, well done, ladybirds, for trying really well at that challenge today. I'm going to see if you can now have a go at maybe doing a little bit of estimating at home, maybe this afternoon or this morning if you're doing this video this morning. It might be that when you do it, that when you're playing with things, like if you're playing with some of your Lego, it might be that you could pick some Lego in your hands and just go, oh, I'm going to estimate how many I think I have. Or it might be that if you're driving cars round in your lounge maybe this morning, you might, as you're picking some cars up out of the car box, go, oh, I'm going to estimate how many I think I have. And then you can always count to check. Right, have fun, ladybirds. See if you can do a little bit of estimating in whatever fun things you're doing during today. Right, see you later. Bye. Oh, and bye to my little ladybird.